creative design and testing privileges at Riot for a full month, the game would be much better by the end of that month. I don't think I could solve all this game's problems in a month. It would probably take about a year's time, but I bet I could do it. I bet after a year's time, people would be like, wow, how is this game so much better now than it used to be? I'm not making a Trump-like boast, no. I'm making a boast based on the reality of the situation. Riot has shown no competence in designing this game in the last 3 years. I know I could do a better job.
Until minions spawn.
Fine. Oh. Endless misery. Fine. Wonderful. Starting blue.
Minions have spawned.
I should have actually been the one to kill it. We both would have gotten full gold. That was dumb. You heard the Cade is mostly relevant because Varus and Felix were hard nerfed. Ah. I see. See, that is the design philosophy that I would take. Nerf the outliers. Nerf the outliers that are too far on one side, buff the outliers that are too far on the other side. Try and bring everything closer to the center. In Riot's case, they don't take that approach. Or at least it sure as fuck doesn't feel like they do. I think they say that's their approach, but I don't think that is their actual approach. That's right, I'm already level 2, asshole. Wow, you had to... He autoed me, sucker. I just made him miss several CS there. That's awesome. And I hate that he can leap strike to minions. Excuse me. I hate that he can leap strike to allied minions. And allied wards. I'm pretty sure the Zack's not around the top side, but let's play safe. And yes, you remember I was talking about how brain dead a champion Gangplank is when he doesn't need to land his barrels? Jax is a similarly sort of brain dead champion because he doesn't need to land anything. It's all landed for him because that's just how his kit works. I know who isn't here anymore. Yeah, guess who isn't here anymore? This is the reason why I don't mind this lane that much, because Urgot has a built-in counter to Jax. Ah, that sucks. He's gonna get to freeze it. I can't stay. The Zack was just recently around topside. I have to actually back out. Alright, we'll do this. See, Counter-Strike. The only reason why I don't hate this lane completely is because Urgot actually has a built-in mechanic that fucks over a Jax player. Fuck it. I have to teleport. I gotta be careful. I just don't have enough vision right now to be comfortable. I hope they don't touch Draven. He's perfect where he is. I kind of feel like that's true as well. Whoo, boy! You really shouldn't be taking my full kit's damage like that. Wow. You are one breath away from dying to my arm. And he's dead. And he's dead. And he's gone! The magic, mysterious, disappearing Jax trick. Exactly, I do it all the time at home. I make my cat disappear. All I do is turn on the vacuum and zoom, he's gone! Out of here! Oh man, I get to have the opposite of the lane experience I had last game. How awesome. The big difference between, like, this is the big difference between this game and the last game. The last game I was up against a Gangplank who naturally outscales almost everyone he goes up against. And he was winning. He won from the beginning till the very end. Here I am up against another champion that scales like crazy, but I'm winning early. The big difference is he has hope. He will outscale me eventually. I didn't have that same hope last game when I was playing against a Gangplank. After his first item buy, I was counted. Hard counted. At which point, where am I going to get to have fun? Hi, I'd like to hurt you. Hope you don't mind. Bang. You don't want farm. That's interesting. Have I finally conditioned him to realize that farm hurts him? Trying to get that Bell-like experience from Harry Potter. I want him to get conditioned that going for farm hurts, so that he stops going for farm.
Their cries are calling me home.
No. Why? Why did that minion aggro one way and then decide, like, most of the way to the target he had just aggroed to? You know what? Never mind. I'm actually going to go for that target that's way the fuck over there. Again, remember, this game is a game that's been out for 10 years, right? It's been continuously working on it for 10 years. And yet that shit still is in the game. It's incredible. Ugh, that's a lot of damage. Took 2 turret shots there. That's something else that's really... Oh, I should be careful, he's right. That's something else that I find really frustrating when playing Urgot, is that my E not only does it have incredibly low mobility for a dash, but it also CCs me. When I connect with the target, I'm forced to stand still until the full animation is over. Ow. Yeah, that's totally cool that he just bursted me for that much damage. Oh my god, he flashed out of that. Point and click to death. Isn't that great? And also notice the damage spread here. He did nearly 40% of that damage as magic damage. Why? Why does he have that damage spread? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone explain to me why Jax is a champion that does almost entirely hybrid damage without building hybrid items? Can anyone explain to me where that is fair, balanced, or fun? Again, and I think this is just something weird, I just don't think that Riot actually knows what fun is. And that's the reason why they make these bad decisions. Jax has been in a continual state of poor balance now for years. He's one of the earliest champions Riot released. Actually, it's kind of crazy to imagine just how long this game has been out when you remember that Jax has been out since its creation. His kit is so completely outdated. Wow. Zach took the Rift Herald. I took 2 turret shots. Of course I did. Of course I took 2 turret shots. Of course I did. Am I dead? No. Thankfully, I am not dead. Like, that is so very frustrating. Urgot really has the weakest dash in the game. As far as mobility is concerned, I don't even consider it a mobility ability because it doesn't provide it. It is too short a dash to be considered mobility. Urgot's range is too short to be considered ranged. Urgot's access to bruiser items is inadequate for him to be considered a bruiser. Is there anything about Urgot that actually functions the way it should? And I mean that relative to other champions. I don't mean that relative to Urgot, because I do believe that Urgot is actually in a decent shape right now. It's just very frustrating to be in a game where he is in a balanced state, but most other champions really aren't.
An enemy has been slain.
It's really fucked up to me that I had 2 kills in this lane and I'm now losing.
An ally has been slain.
He doesn't have 2 kills, but I am now actually losing. He's actually up in experience. And again, it wasn't through skillful play on his part. It was through landing point-and-click abilities because I got within range of him. Which is not something I can really avoid doing as a melee champion. Counterplay, the fundamental element of what makes multiplayer games fun. The one thing that is really, really lacking in League of Legends. At least I'm finally 9. He's going for Triforce first. I didn't get the off in time. But I will kill him. I will kill him. Because I'm 9 now, so I can. Pre-9, he wins that trade 100% of the time. It doesn't matter if I'm ahead, he still wins that trade. But post-9, different story. Post-9, I win. Notice when his point-and-click shit doesn't work out, he dies. Notice when my skill shots miss, I die. Wee. I wonder why he didn't leap strike on me then. Yeah, I'm out of mana. I can't interact with him. Gotta wait. But I do have teleport, and he's shoving, so we're good. Yes, again, my chief criticism with Riot Games is that it doesn't feel like they play their game. For me, it's like the Gordon Ramsay issue. You got to taste your food before you send it out there. You can't assume you did it right. If Riot doesn't play their game, how can they know? Oh, well, I would have teleported, but you're already dead. Turret's already gone. Pointless for me to TP now. TP up here. Wow, nice. A double. Alright, our bot lane seems to be doing well. Yeah, his turret's dead. Yeah, they got... Oh my god, they didn't get the mid. Got the turret. Got the turret! Worth my life. Got the turret. I actually managed to get the turret first blood with that. That's worth. Unfortunately. Quite have enough for that yet. I mean, he's not going to kill the turret quite as fast, and we got dragon as well, so very worthwhile. I got turret first blood, our team got the dragon, very good. How does the Jax have 3 kills? I say that not because I don't believe the Jax could have 3 kills at this point, it's just he's such a skillless champion, why does he get kills? That's my real question. Why does a champion that have no skill shots whatsoever, why is that a carry? That should not be a carry. That should be a support champion. An enchanter or a tank, that's what it should be. It should not be a carry. I don't have teleport. Wow, our bot lane is not winning. How did they lose the turret first? How did I manage to get turret first blood, only to see our bot lane, who was winning as far as I can tell, lose the turret immediately afterwards? Actually, I have enough for Death Dance. Let's go buy it. He's screwed. Is he? Yeah, he's... Oh my god, he can kill... Oh, he did get him. He did actually get him. Turret's already dead. Oh, Leona's not going for it. God. That stupid shield. Yeah, I see this hack. Thankfully I got Death's Dance now, so you'll notice the healing's good. I can absorb that BS and be okay. Death's Dance and Merc Treads, that's enough. Speaking of other champions that are primarily point and click, Malzahar. Wait, what? How did... Alright, so he's got to try for fuck's sake, he actually has more items than me. He actually has more gold than me. What the hell? How is he richer than me at this point in the game? I got just as many plates as he did. Yeah, let's take this turret and the next one. Nice job there, Rift Herald. Got him. Oh, he didn't have his passive. Poor guy. Poor guy didn't have his passive. I guess we get to get another turret charge. And another turret. Cool. But he'll die for it, right? Nice, the ignite. Now E him. Now E him. Oh, he still got the kill. And he didn't die to the Lucian, so that's not great, but acceptable. I mean, altogether, it wasn't terrible, and we did get 3 turrets, so that's pretty good. That's why you hate the protein, it's just them abusing shit, right? Refuses to nerf. Not too inaccurate. It's inaccurate, but not by much. Look how little damage she did. Our 7-3 misfortune against the enemy support, and she did less than 10% of his damage. in an auto Q combo. Huh? I'm gonna go kill Malzahar. Oh, never mind, I'm just dead. Never mind, Zach was in that brush. Why was Zach in that brush? Oh, the Jack's teleported. Good. It's a waste of a TP. I thought I was sneaking up on the Malzahar. No, it turns out the Zach was just hanging out in this brush for reasons. He wasn't trying to get to the dragon. Apparently, he had given up on the dragon. That's the reason why I thought this brush was empty. I saw people here. I thought if there was going to be anybody, they wouldn't be there. They'd be here, trying to, you know, get to the dragon. Boy, was I wrong. I'm not going to sell it yet. Now I got to teleport.
How much stronger they'll be if they live.
Keep in mind, Chiana's not exactly a good example of a champion to say that isn't broken. Chiana has very broken elements to her kit. Like, if you think Zed is a fair champion, then by all means you can compare Chiana, but Zed's not a fair champion, and the closest comparison you can have to Chiana is Zed. Better Zed that also CCs. Yeah, that doesn't exactly sound like a fair or balanced champion. Blood that they are going for that. I don't think they can, though. I was going to eat that. Got you. Got you! Oh, did we just ace them? Oh, cool. Good job, Misfortune and Urgot. Also the Leona. She frontlined for us. Nice of her. Wow, that's just free Baron. And thank you, Death Stance, for making me durable enough to tank the fucking Baron at 22 minutes. I don't know if we really needed to do that to actually wait so the Leona could get it too, but I'm okay with that. That's fine. She helped out. She deserves it. You know what? You know what? She deserved that Baron buff. I take it back. I still have teleport, so bot lane I go.
I climbed out on the corpses.
Jesus, I'm 6-4 now. Good. But yeah, I'm with you on certain, like, Azir is a broken champion in the hands of somebody who's gifted. He breaks certain concepts you don't want to see broken.
In the flames.
Get him, Echo! Oh, yeah. Dang, I wish I didn't burn my R earlier, but he's got it. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna get... Oh my god, I couldn't throw my Q. Yeah, that ability doesn't have a cooldown, does it? Nice, he's got him. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. which means we get this one too. Bonus! Bonus! Oh, we re-aced them. Good. Let's not do this, please. Okay, now let's do it. Almost got him! Almost! I took one turret shot too many there. Which, once again, I would think, what a marvelous thing it would be for Riot to do. To make us know what the range of the turrets are. What a marvelous thing it would be to know how big my character actually is, instead of having to guess. Is that skill shot going to hit me? Is that turret within range of me? It would be nice to not have to guess. Why is this not just available knowledge? Things like this is information that makes it easier for players to play this game and make good decisions. Why not make this just normal? Normalize it. Come on. Our team has enough damage. I could go more tank. Let's just do this for now. Yes, it should be part of the UI, shouldn't it? Like, maybe make it off by default, because I can understand it could be distracting. But make it something you can toggle. Why not? Ooh. Oh, Leona wants some. Ooh, scary. Oh, they started. I'm like, wait a minute! Why is everybody going so ham? Like, did the Sid just use his E on literally nothing? Ah, they surrendered. Of course. I'm going to give it to the Echo for willing to give our Vlad mid lane. Holy shit! And funny thing is, the Malzahar still did more damage than anyone else. So I do find it interesting. Like, for me, my biggest complaint with Malzahar is the fact that, much like Jax, everything of substance in him doesn't require landing. Or actually, much like Gangplank, everything of substance of his doesn't require landing a skill shot. If he wants to harass you, he uses a point-and-click ability to hurt you, and then he summons his Voidlings who will run after you and hurt you for him because he used a point-and-click ability on you. Imagine if Urgot's Purge worked that way. Just imagine it for a second. All I need to do is use a point-and-click ability, and my Purge will now target you. Somehow, it doesn't seem like quite as fun or a balanced thing, does it? Malefic Visions really should be converted to a skill shot. Malzahar's R should not be point-and-click. And Malzahar's E should have a longer cooldown. I'm actually kind of shocked. This last game, it felt like Malzahar E had a similar sort of uptime issue with Veigar's Event Horizon. As my biggest issue with Veigar is that when he maxes out cooldown reduction and has his Event Horizon maxed out, it's got more than 50% uptime. Meaning that it will be up more than half of a battle. No matter how long the battle goes. Which is really fucked up for something that CC's a large area. In Malzahar's case, when he was running away, when he was running away from me and he was using his E or his W, I think that's his W, the silence. While I was chasing him, it actually felt like the CC from that ability was on me more than it was not on me. It required him landing a skill shot, so marvelous. That's at least something good right there. But it felt like I was silenced for more time than I wasn't silenced, and that's just from him using one ability repetitively. No CC should ever have a greater than 50% uptime. No CC should even approach that. Think about Urgot. Urgot's Q lasts, what, 2, 3 seconds? Urgot's E lasts, what, 1.25 seconds? If I want any more than that, I need to use my R, which is a slow for 4 seconds that will then fall off. Doesn't seem quite the same, does it? How old are you, Zach? You always quit on everything? Mouse, I just earned $5 for win trading. I guess I just won, because you lost LP. Huh?